My name is Sarah. I am 30 years old now. I live in a small, quiet house. I have a job in a nice office. My life is simple. My life is normal. My best friend is Lisa. Lisa is my sister. We are not sisters by blood, but we are friends for 15 years. Lisa knows everything about me. I know everything about her secrets. She is the most important person to me. She is my family. I love her very much. I will always protect her. Lisa married a man named Mark. They married 5 years ago. Mark is tall and he is quiet. He is a very kind man. He is a good husband to Lisa. He is always respectful to me. He is a good man. I was very happy for them on their wedding day. I was the maid of honor. I watched them say I do. I thought, this is the real love. I was happy for my best friend. Mark was just Lisa's husband. He was a person in the background for me. He was part of our friendship picture. He was a friend to me too. We talked about silly movies. We laughed at the same jokes. He was safe. He was not a man for me. He was Lisa's man. This was a very clear rule. This was a strong, clear line. I believed in that line. We spent a lot of time together. It was always Lisa, Mark, and me. We were a happy group of 3. Every Friday, we ate dinner at their house. Lisa cooked the food. Mark always poured the wine. We watched quiet movies together. We talked about our work problems. This was our good, calm life. Lisa and Mark sometimes had small problems. Simple married problems. They argued for a few minutes. Lisa told me everything that happened. She said Mark forgot one holiday. She said Mark was quiet after work too much. I listened to her patiently. I gave her my best advice. I always said, talk to him, Lisa. He loves you very much. I was a good friend. I always supported their marriage. I wanted them to be happy forever. Mark was always calm. He was a quiet, private person. He did not talk about his deep feelings a lot, but I slowly started to notice small things about him. I noticed his eyes. His eyes are a warm brown color. They look sad sometimes, even when he laughs. I noticed the sadness. I noticed how he listened to me. He listened with all his full attention. He did not look at his phone. He looked at me when I told my stories. He really saw me. I liked this feeling too much. I thought, he is a very kind man. Lisa is so lucky to have him in her life. I did not want to think anything more. I did not allow myself to think anything more than that. One evening, Lisa was sick. She had a terrible cold. She went to bed very early. Mark and I stayed in the living room. We were watching a boring old football game on TV. The house was very quiet. It was just him and me. We were sitting far apart on the big sofa. He looked at me and he smiled a soft, tired smile. He said, "Thank you for always being Lisa's friend. You make her life so much better." I felt a sudden warmth in my chest. A strange new warmth. I just said, "She is my best friend, Mark." I thought, why did my heart beat so fast just now? This was just a nice comment. I told myself, Asterisk asterisk stop this, Sarah. Asterisk asterisk after that night, everything changed in my mind. It changed only inside me. I started to see Mark differently. I started to see him as a man, not just a husband. I noticed his strong arms. I noticed the way his face looked when he was thinking hard. I felt a sudden pull, a sudden new interest. This was a very bad, ugly feeling. I thought, this is wrong. This is the wrong path. This is Lisa's husband. He is off limits forever. I told myself every day, stop these wrong thoughts. They are ugly thoughts. They are a true betrayal. I tried hard to avoid Mark. I went to their house less often. I said I was very busy with my new work, but Lisa noticed. She asked me, "Are you okay, Sarah? Why are you so far away from us?" I had to tell her a small lie. I said I was dating a new man. I said I needed time just for him. But there was no new man in my life. There was only the quiet, growing problem inside me. The temptation was growing stronger. It felt like a small fire starting to burn. One cold afternoon, Mark called my phone directly. Lisa was not home. He needed quick help. He said his car broke down very far away. He needed a ride home from work. I felt a big panic. I wanted to say no to him, but he sounded so alone. So I said, "I will come get you." I drove to him fast. He was standing alone on the side of a very quiet road. He looked tired. He got into my car. He said, "Thank you, Sarah. You really saved me today." It was a long drive back to the city. We talked about simple, boring things. But the air in the car was heavy. He asked me, "How is your new man doing?" I said, "He is good. We are happy together." I lied again. I felt bad about the lie. He looked at me for a long time. He did not smile. He said, "I miss our Friday nights. You always make things feel lighter, Sarah." That sentence hit me hard. Asterisk lighter asterisk. He meant his life with Lisa was too heavy. I thought, is he unhappy now? Is their marriage in trouble? My heart felt a sudden, sharp, terrible hope. This hope was full of guilt. Asterisk asterisk, I hated the hope. Asterisk asterisk, this was the true turning point. The big moment everything became too real. It happened 3 weeks later. Lisa went on a long trip for her company. She was gone for 4 days. Mark was alone in their big house. He texted me one night. It was a very simple text. He wrote, "The house is so quiet. I made too much food. Do you want to come and eat dinner?" My good mind screamed, "No! Do not go there. This is the limit." But my bad heart whispered, "Just go, just one time. Just for dinner." Lisa is not here to know. I told myself a very big lie. I am going as Lisa's friend. I am just helping him with the food. I went to their house that night. Mark opened the door. He was wearing an old soft t-shirt. He looked relaxed. He looked comfortable. He looked very, very handsome. He smiled at me, a genuine smile. He said, "I am really happy you came." We sat at the kitchen table. We ate the food slowly. We talked about everything important. We talked for many hours. We talked until after midnight. We talked about his secret dreams. He told me he wanted to quit his difficult job. He told me he wanted to travel and see the world. He told me his biggest secret. He felt completely stuck in his life. He felt like he was living the wrong life. I listened to him carefully. I understood his pain completely. He looked at me with his warm, sad eyes again. He reached across the table very slowly. He touched my hand. It was just a light, simple touch. But it felt like a strong, sudden electric fire. My breath stopped. I did not move my hand away. I thought, this is the moment. This is the first kiss. He moved his thumb gently across my skin. I could feel his heat clearly. I closed my eyes for a short second. He did not kiss me. He did not say a bad word. He just looked at my face for a long time. He finally said, I should not have done that touch. I am very sorry, Sarah. He pulled his hand back quickly. I felt the cold air suddenly touch my hand. He was sorry for the action, but I knew the truth clearly. We both felt the pull. We both wanted more than a touch. The touch was just a touch, but it crossed the strong line. Asterisk, asterisk, the line was broken. Asterisk, asterisk, I went home very fast. I drove very fast. I was shaking. I was so angry at my weak heart. I thought, I betrayed Lisa. I betrayed our friendship. I did it without saying a word. I could not sleep at all that night. I felt the heaviest guilt in my life, the heaviest guilt. My clothes still smelled like his house. My hand clearly remembered his touch. My mind remembered his soft eyes. I wanted to call him back. I wanted to hear his voice again. I wanted to know what the next step would be. But then I thought of Lisa. I saw her true, good face in my mind. Her big, laughing face. She is my best friend. She trusts me with everything. She loves me like a sister. I knew I was doing a terrible thing to her. I am hurting her, even if she does not know the secret yet. I thought, I am a bad friend. I am selfish and weak. I am not worthy of her great friendship. This was the most difficult moment, the climax of my decision. I had to choose between my own short-term desire and my long-term honor. I had to choose between Mark and Lisa. The choice was clear to my mind, but the pain in my heart was very strong. If I continue this, I will lose Lisa forever. I will destroy her whole life completely. Mark's unhappy life is his problem alone. It is not an invitation for me. I sat on my kitchen floor and I cried. I cried for my mistake. I cried for my very weak heart. I said to myself clearly, asterisk, asterisk, this must stop now. I must stop this fire immediately. Asterisk, asterisk, there is no good, happy ending here. When Lisa came back from her trip, I saw her happy face. She was happy to be home. She hugged me very tight. She said, I missed you so much, Sarah. You are the best friend in the world. I hugged her back. The guilt felt like a sharp knife turning in my heart. I wanted to tell her the terrible truth. But telling the truth now would also destroy her. I decided on a different, quiet way to stop the problem. I made a very hard choice. I made a final choice for my life. I did not call Mark again. I did not text him back ever. I did not answer his next message. I knew I needed a lot of space. I needed a clear, clean distance between us. I told Lisa I found a new job. I said it was far away, in another part of the big city. I said I would be very busy with my new project. I moved to a new apartment far away. I saw her less. Our Friday dinners stopped forever. I spoke to Mark only in public short ways. It was very painful to step back from them. It was painful to lose the closeness we had. But I knew this was the right thing to do. The only way to truly save my long friendship. Lisa was sad. I was sad too. But the friendship did not break completely. We talk on the phone now. We meet for a quick coffee once a month. We are still true friends. I learned a very big, important lesson from this fire. Temptation is not real love. Temptation is just a selfish feeling. It is a moment of pure selfishness. It always has a high price. The price of temptation is true friendship. I chose to pay a different price, distance and loneliness. Now I know that true friendship is much more important than a secret touch. Limits are very important in life. They are the strong walls that protect what is good in your heart. I protect my limits now. I protect my friends' pure happiness. I am still Sarah. I am a much better friend now. I am a woman who learned the hard way. Dear friends, if you liked it, subscribe to the channel and see the next story to learn even more.